Tonight, the investigation continuing into who leaked the Supreme Court's draft opinion that could overturn the landmark Roe versus Wade decision.
Reaction growing across the country tonight on both sides of the argument.
The right to have choice is an important one.
I do not believe there should be abortions once that child is viable.
States preparing for a patchwork of differing laws, and the issue now shining a spotlight on the November midterm elections. New at 5, we are speaking for the first time with a group challenging Georgia's so-called heartbeat law about what it could mean if the Supreme Court overturns Roe versus Wade this summer. 11 Alive's Dawn White is on the story tonight. Dawn?
Jennifer, the heartbeat law would prohibit abortions after 6 weeks. But the big question people have here is whether Georgia could propose an outright ban moving forward based on the court's ruling.
This leaked draft is definitely something that gives us a glimpse into what we knew was coming down the pipe.
Monica Simpson is the executive director of Sister Strong. Her organization is the plaintiff in a lawsuit challenging Georgia's heartbeat law, which would make abortions illegal in most circumstances after a fetal heartbeat is detected, which is usually around 6 weeks into a pregnancy.
I think that everyone has to pay attention to what's happening with this Roe v. Wade case right now, because a lot of these states, like the state of Georgia, we are awaiting a decision, of our own in terms of the abortion ban that was trying to move in our state.
Emory Law professor Fred Smith says if Roe versus Wade is overturned, it could potentially lead to challenges for other constitutional rights.
One question going forward is what this is going to mean for other rights that come from the constitutional right to privacy, like the right to marriage, like the right to contraception.
At this point, Georgia hasn't introduced a bill to outright ban all abortions. But according to the Guttmacher Institute, a nonprofit that researches reproductive rights, Georgia is one of 26 states that's either certain or likely to ban abortions moving forward if Roe versus Wade is overturned. Today, we reached out to top leaders like Governor Brian Kemp and House Speaker David Ralston to ask about the possibility of calling a special session to introduce a proposed ban. Neither directly answered our questions, but law experts expect this issue now to be front and center for this year's elections.
If Roe versus Wade is overturned, then that just means that the area goes back to the democratic process the same way it was before 1973.
You're really going to see this issue become front and center when it comes to the November midterm elections.